Well, hey there everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. Don't know why, but just kinda picked up the camera this morning on my way out the door and decided to do some recording. It's been a long time. It's been, jeez, what, 3 years now? And I have sure missed you guys. It's been quite a journey over the last few years. Just kind of took on a lot more responsibilities on the farm. And one thing had to go, and unfortunately that was the YouTube recording and video making. We are now the sole owner of our farm here, and Dad has retired. He still helps out on the farm. So yeah, I've just been enjoying the process of becoming the sole proprietor of this farm. We've made a lot of changes. Took on quite a bit of debt. Dad did actually get himself completely out of debt. The year actually that we kind of stopped recording. I think our last video was near November of what, 3 years ago. So it is November now, and so it's almost been exactly 3 years. So maybe that's why I decided to record, just unconsciously, just remembering it's our 3-year anniversary, I guess, if you can say that, of not recording farming videos for you guys. So we've done a lot. We've changed quite a bit. We've grown. Equipment's a little bit different. As you can see, the tractor that we're actually in right now is a different tractor than what you guys are used to. So this is our 4455. We actually traded in the 7810 that we had running on the farm. Just wasn't really fitting our needs. Having a lot of issues, and Dad and I, we talked about it, and we really like these older Soundguard tractors. Just a lot easier to work on, a lot less technology, and you just pull it in the shop and fix it yourself type of thing. So that is what we've done. We got ourselves a new loader tractor over there. So not really going to go into much detail about equipment and all that stuff. I just decided that I was going to flip the camera on and do a little talking to you guys. So I don't know how often I'll be doing this recording, because we are getting into the winter months. But you know what? We're kind of just finishing up getting some small squares baled up to head in the winter with. So I guess this is probably something different that we started doing since the last time you guys have been around as well. So we picked ourselves up a older square baler. This is mostly for ease, since we have grown our herd quite a bit. Trying to simplify things, and it's an easier way to kind of get the calves fed, because we have switched to a little bit of a different system for how we hold our calves. So I'm sure I'll get into that in a different video. But so we did earlier, have both Zach and I going in this field at the same time, hoping to get this knocked out Saturday. Just kind of we were hoping to do having a quick morning job, and I mean, it's not the quickest thing in the world doing small squares on a field this big, but you know, it's just, yeah, hoping to get it knocked out. So but Zach, he had he got a call from Don. I guess Don is probably a name you guys don't know. So Don is a retired truck driver, and he was just looking for some work. He actually did work for. He helped out the lady that we rented. We used to rent that back pasture ground from. I think that was, yeah. I think we worked that ground the last year that we recorded last. So, but she completely got out of farming. Sold her farm off. None of her kids wanted to do anything with it, so Don was looking for some work, and she suggested him to us, and yeah, he's been kind of one of our tillage guys. So we are finishing up our fall tillage right now. So they've been busy, but yeah, Don, he gave Zach a call. He needed some help with his GPS system, so sometimes you show the guys how to do it, especially these older guys sometimes, and if one thing goes wrong, they get a little scared and can't fix it. So he is over there down to one of our fields doing that. He's running Don's running one of our new tractors with the chisel plow on it, and I think you can see Dad. Who's Dad at? Can't really see Dad right now, but I think we did just see him on the other corner of the field. Dad's in an old quad track that we still got kicking around. It's been a good tractor, so he is running some. He's running the cultivator and the basket roller over the soybean ground. So we have some soybean ground that we didn't put into winter wheat this year, which we usually do. Well, we usually do some soybean ground. We don't do nearly as many acres of winter wheat as soybeans, so we do leave some soybean ground dormant over the winter. Fill it up, let it breathe a bit. So the activities are coming to an end here on the farm as we go into winter, so should be done next few days with tillage. Had ourselves a good harvest this year, good chopping season, so cows should be nice and fed, and yeah, so I think at some point this winter we'll get equipment tour for you guys, so you guys can check out some of the new equipment we got. Got ourselves some new buildings on the farm that we put up. Just like I said, kind of ease of use. Been difficult to get work or help lately, so we decided instead, if we can't get help, then we might as well try and simplify things around here. So I gotta get out and move these bales. We just got finished up getting majority of these of the hay baled up. Little pieces here and there. These actually was a really good cutting on this field, and these windrows were thick. So there's a few spots missing, but yeah, there's as you can see, there is a lot of small squares on this field. So, but reminded me of one thing. As I was listening to the radio as we were finishing up the field, Gramps' favorite song came on. Unfortunately, Gramps has gone to live with the big guy in the sky, so not going to get into the details of what happened. Just, he was old and kind of to that point, so he has moved on, so Gramps is no longer with us, but Grandma, she's still around, very involved with the kids and all of her grandkids and all that stuff. So anyway, moving on from that, we got ourselves a demo here. So it's a Arcusin multi-pack D14, so it packs 14 small squares into one big square here, so easier for handling to get back to the farm. We used to, last few years, just hire my nephew, and our nephew, he is in college now. He's a college freshman now, so he will help us in the summers when he's back, but he won't be around as much. But we used to hire him and his buddies, football buddies, and they would come out. We'd do a Saturday all day. They'd come out and they would, nephew would drive the semi or whatever pickup truck with the flatbed, and buddies would walk behind it and load bales up on it, and that's kind of how we did our small squares. We don't do a whole lot of small squares, but as we are continuing to grow, I think we have increased our infrastructure, which I'll get to at some point. Not in this video, but we'll probably need to be doing a few more fields of small squares because we are needing to feed a bit more. So we have this on demo right now, and this is actually the first time we used it. So Zach was out here running it. I actually haven't even ran it yet, but rode with the guy from Arcusin who came out, and it was either between this multi-pack, this Arcusin, or it's like a multi-bale. That one packs 18, I believe, so that's it's a lot bigger machine than this, which I don't think we really needed, so we ended up looking into this multi-pack and got in touch with somebody, and we're happy to bring this demo out. So just hop in the tractor here and get her fired up. Get the pickup down, so drive about 3 miles an hour. I found is really enough to keep it going. Just kind of puts it in 2 at a time, 2 in a row like that. Loads it up on. It's not the fastest job in the world, but it's, like I said, it's simplifying things. So I kind of like it. So nephew's gone in college. We won't, as well as his buddies. So we kind of figured we need to figure out a way to get these small squares loaded a little bit easier. So, and I know I'm not really trying to spend a day walking behind a flatbed picking up bales by hand all day, so it's in the budget, so we might look into purchasing this piece as long as it continues to go well. So yeah, I think it's a pretty slick little machine. So See as it goes, puts 2 in, moves them up, pushes it down, like holds it like that, and away you go. So I'm gonna start going around the outside rows so we don't have to maneuver around all these bales. Don't have to maneuver around all these bales for turning, so we'll go with these. Now that we have those outside rows done, we'll do that. So when it's full, got 14. Activate it, opens up the back there, pushes it out, tips it down. You're gonna just trying to drive forward a little bit and then lay it down. Then you can close it right back up. So it's I'm just gonna shut it down quick. Yeah, it's a pretty cool unit there, and I think it'll do us well. So we'll look into possibly purchasing it this coming spring, but yeah, it'll go back once we're done. So just a low hour demo, pretty much, just enough to get us done with this field. And yep, so I do believe this 7520 is actually a new tractor as well. I don't believe that we had this yet when we were filming last. So loader tractor, I know we were kind of in the in-between stages of trying to find a new loader tractor. The 2950 is still with us, but it's just kind of around doing more smaller jobs. This thing's been a nice addition. Hot summer months, we don't need to be out in an open cab anymore all day long loading bales. So got some air conditioning and a little bit more comfortable, newer interior and all that good stuff. So we were tempted to purchase that Kubota back then, but it was a little bit out of our price range at the moment. So we ended up, a few months later, I think, we ended up finding this 7520 at an auction. Bought it online. Didn't actually go to the auction. We purchased it online, and yeah, we won the bid for it, and it was a good price. So happy with this tractor lately. It's been around for 2 years now, so probably be around for another 2-3 more. So yeah, it's we're happy with it. So I think honestly, I think for now that's gonna be it for this video. It's just a quick introductory video, doing a little bit of job we enjoy. Do enjoy some bale work and something a little different. You don't see square bale or small squares that much anymore nowadays on a lot of farms. So just something kind of unique that we do, and figure we have a demo and just decided to pick up the camera. So we'll get this video edited and out to you guys, and probably over the winter we'll get a equipment and farm tour out there, so you guys can see what's changed on the farm. And maybe I've enjoyed making this video, so maybe I'll get the itch. The kids did get me a drone for my birthday, so I know that now that they're a little bit older, they've been watching a lot of the old recordings, and been really wanting me to get back into recording some videos. So bought me a drone, and maybe that's probably their way of pushing me into getting back into making some videos on the farm. So I guess thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.